Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It's that wrestling dude. And I'm joined as always with the redhead himself, oh Ginger Spice. What's going on, man?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ginger Spice. What's happening tonight, we saw?
Got another good one for you, man. Coming straight on in. Joe Garcia. Welcome, 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 man.
What's up? Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Let's hop right in, man. Who trained you? How long you been in the biz and where you based out of?
Gangrel. I'm trained by Gangrel. I started training maybe like 3 years and 3 months ago. And I'm based out of West Palm Beach, Florida. That's where I
Okay.
live.
All right.
How old are you?
What was that?
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I don't know, like 25, 26 at most.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember them days, man. Been in it for 3 years. Lifelong fan.
Yeah, ever since I was around 7 years old, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I, I
cool.
love I love wrestling.
Okay. What made you want to get into it?
I uh I was just very inspired by my favorite wrestlers. I would see them on TV, and then I would try to. I had some of those. I had like one of those heavy pillows, and I would like slam it around, and I would jump on it. I would do.
Oh, buddy.
I taught myself how to like flip on the couch, and eventually, like the couch started like sinking. I think I like I broke my
I'm sure your
grandma's.
mother loved that. Or your abuela loved that.
Yeah, my Martita, she's not here anymore, but at the time she was living with us and I would jump on her bed too. And I yeah, one of like the legs kind of broke one time. Uh, But yeah.
Who
Who
are
were
your favorite
Uh if I'm being honest, this is like a lot of people probably say this, but the Hardy Boys really inspired me. I also, when I started watching, my favorites were probably John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, RVD, Batista, like sort of that time period.
ruthless aggression?
wrestlers?
Yes,
Aggression.
So
very much.
what made you actually make the leap then to actually have the balls to get into it and start training? Like, was there a defining moment, or was it just over time you just build up the courage to do it?
Um, Let me see. Well, I always kind of like I didn't even have it in the back of my mind, but I I didn't think I never even thought about doing it, but like I always loved watching it. And even if I didn't watch it for like a year or something, I would always come back to it. Then I'd be like, holy shit, I really enjoy this. And I don't know if I'm giving you a long-winded answer, but I
Go
went
ahead.
to college for a little bit and then I stopped and then I went back and stopped and went back and then I said fuck that and then I was just working between jobs and then I had this other dream for a little bit, but then I realized like wrestling is what I have to do. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I felt like I should actually try and do it. Yeah.
It seems
That's
you have a
that's
lot of opportunities down in South Florida between the CCW school and a couple of other ones that, a lot of
Yeah.
young guys there now coming up.
Yeah, at the time I was looking for schools and I sort of like I was looking at GWA, but then when I went there to try and join that, that's Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum. When I tried to join that, I went there and it was gone. And so I went to where he was then, which was a different school at the time, and then I followed them into CCW, and then I basically from my first month I was with CCW, and they're a great group of guys and girls.
what was the hardest part of the training?
The hardest part, probably just being consistent. Like he always says, you're either all in or you're all out. Like you can either wake up and go back to sleep, or you can wake up and go to the gym and try to better yourself. A lot of people like even some of our students now, they'll get there and they'll like learn the moves and stuff and they'll start doing it, but then like the next day or 2 days later, like coach will say like, oh, do this, and then it's like they don't remember. It's like they don't like they don't go over it in their heads.
Yeah.
You you have to really want it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the mental game part of it, the mental aspect.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it is a grind. It's a grind. Did
Yeah.
you initially break in as Joe Garcia? Did you have something embarrassing?
No, I was always Joe Garcia.
And what'd you come
Yeah.
up with the name?
My name's Joseph Garcia.
Okay.
So
Keep it
Easy
simple,
enough.
baby. Well, he said like, look at all who he liked: John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels. Those are people that kept their whole name and just went out there. So that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, maybe it was the safety net. I don't know, but now unless I don't know, I'm probably
Garcia's
gonna
a good
switch it
last
right now.
name.
Yeah, Garcia is my last name. Yo hablo español
That's a good
también.
one. Yeah, are you
What?
Cuban?
Cuban and Ecuadorian. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I figured from West
Ecuadorian.
Palm you had to be that Cuban at least.
Yeah, yeah, that's where my dad's side of the family was from.
What do you think?
So you speak
Anything south of
Spanish.
Tampa?
South of Tampa?
You like anything south of Tampa is like Cuban territory, right? If you're Spanish, you'd imagine they're all Cuban. And then like you
Yeah,
figure
bro.
Central Florida's all the Puerto Ricans, and then I guess it stops after that.
And Cuba
Yeah.
and the Cubans have the rest of the state. The south of,
Yeah.
so it works.
Man, when it comes to like culture, I can be an idiot sometimes. So,
Yeah.
There's so much, but at least you speak Spanish, so that way if you want to go to Mexico or Puerto Rico or something to wrestle, you could do it.
for sure, for sure.
Have you been anywhere outside of Florida wrestling?
Not wrestling, not wrestling. I yeah, not yet, not yet. You never know. They have the Nashville shows, so you never know. But so far, just in Florida.
Okay.
Been
What,
hearing a couple of the CCW guys talking about going up to Nashville, doing a little cha-cha thing
Yeah,
up there too. That sounds fun.
yeah, yeah. It sounds fun. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I've,
Maybe one day I'll go
I've
up
never been to Nashville at all, so I feel like it's a great reason to try to set one up to see some of the guys wrestle up there.
there. Yeah, I've been up there, but I've never really hung out too much around there.
seems like a fun place.
Yeah.
So we came across you as with the Night Riders. Did you initially break in as a tag team or your singles?
I was singles, and Eddie was looking to start a tag team, and we started teaming together, and
Oh,
it worked out for a little while.
Alive.
What was that?
And he's the sexiest man alive, Eddie Valentine, baby. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, I'm the creepiest man alive.
That is the worst thing to call yourself. Why would you say that?
Well, that's who I was for like the last year plus. I was the creep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they didn't call me the creep.
Why you were creeping on him to beat his ass or something?
That's part of the tag team.
Is that
Yeah.
I kind of disconnected. So explain it to me, please.
What, the disconnection?
No, the creep character. I we got to go through the history. I got to get your side of
Okay.
the story on your beef between you and Eddie.
Okay. So Eddie and I started teaming. Our first, well, he came out and he helped me, and he came out with me for a match also in like December 2022, and then we had our first match together January 2023, and then we were teaming around April of that year. He was like, he started teaching me a bunch of things, and he started teaching me how to cheat, how to be bad, how to win, and we turned a mean streak. And then around June, we had a match, maybe it was July, with Enzo and Chacha. And Enzo got on the microphone and he called Eddie sexy and he called me creepy. And that's how it started. And then people started calling me creepy. And then I just let some of my creepiness come out, some of
Yeah.
that creep. Yeah. And then he, I don't know, I guess he turned his back on me and then he did what he did. And I don't know if it's over yet, but I had this kendo stick match with him at the last bash. And I like to think I taught him a lesson. So,
It's never over. He's coming back. You got to watch your back.
Yeah, he'll
You
be there
got
in
one
Kissimmee.
over on him now, so that means he's definitely coming for more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't try to do anything this weekend. We'll see. You guys gonna be there this weekend?
Trying to. He's acting like a little hoe and doesn't want to go.
Why don't you want to go?
Yeah, tell
I
him.
got a little injury. I got my. I had to pull my toenail off, my big toenail off my foot today, and it's a little
Actually saw
uncomfortable.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's got a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star too, and he's crying about a damn
Yeah, but
toenail.
I was a young man when I was in Afghanistan. Now I'm an old man, and I deserve to chill. I'm scared that, like, because I have to wear open shoe and stuff, and I'm scared that someone might bump into with me or something. You know what I mean?
Step on your
Yeah.
piggy.
Yeah, I step
Yeah,
on
be
it,
careful.
then I get infected, and then I'm not gonna be able to go to the beach. And I already got to wait 2 weeks before I get to go back to the beach.
Well, you,
Hard life
if
when I
you
can't
wrap
get
up
to
your,
the beach.
Hard life.
you're getting your toenail pulled on Friday.
No, I already had it pulled today.
Oh, today. Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
So
Well, they
teaming
have
with moving away from your toenail. Teaming with Eddie, man. I mean, with the downsides of it, it's gotta have a lot of upsides, man. 'Cause you guys are a vet of business, man. He's gotta be a wealth of knowledge. What's some of the good stuff you learned from him outside of the cheating and being a creep?
um, no, he taught me how to be in a tag team. I've never been in a tag team before, and honestly, like it was best case scenario. Like it taught me a lot. It taught me it taught me like a bunch of little things because it's not the moves, it's the things in between and the moments. And no, like I've been up and down the road with him, and he taught me a bunch of stuff, and he's been in his own fair share of tag teams before, and he's won tag team gold, and it was the best thing that could have happened. Like I'm not angry about being in a tag team with him. Like
Yeah.
yeah, he's helped me a lot.
but
He
you never
knows a
saw it
lot.
coming when he
No.
attacked you. It was just like out of nowhere. No signs.
Yeah.
No. Damn, that's
I don't,
cold, man.
that's
You
cold.
know,
Like that's the thing. I don't know if he taught me. I don't know. There's a little more to him than he leads on. I feel like it's all
If he
that
tried to teach you
sexiness.
what Stone Cold tried to, all the sexiness. He's trying to hold all the sexiness for himself. He don't want to share it. That's the problem.
don't want to share the spotlight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What were you saying about Stone Cold?
Stone Cold, what he used to always teach us: don't trust anyone, right? Maybe
DTA.
that's what Eddie was trying to teach you.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. He's trying to teach me about real life.
So what was the total length you were tagging with him?
Tagging with him in matches, it was a year and a half.
Year and a half. So it's basically almost most of your career, at least half of it.
Yeah.
So where do you go now? Like who's Joe Garcia gonna be now? Because I mean, so long, tied to him like that, being a creep.
Well, right now with Eddie, I don't know. I guess I became a little angry for a second, but now I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. I'm thinking about chilling out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe just I don't know, rocking and rolling and seeing how it turns out. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to experiment.
But this Friday, you have a tremendous opportunity to, out of nowhere, decide who you're going to be.
Yeah, with Ozzy.
Ozzy
Yeah,
Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah.
Like
Who
that
you
could
guys?
just change your world right there by winning that. You know.
We'll see. That would be awesome, honestly. But who? Yeah. Hold on. This is how I feel about this upcoming match with Ozzy. No worries.
That's the spirit. You're confident in your abilities.
Yeah. No, but we'll see. I mean, Ozzy knows a lot. He watches a lot of wrestling, and I'm excited. I'm excited to wrestle him.
You think this is the biggest match so far?
At this point, probably after the whole thing with Eddie, that was the biggest thing. But the biggest thing is always the next thing. So yeah, this is my biggest match with Ozzy.
If you think if Eddie never turned on you, would you be having this match right now?
Ah,
So you got to kind of thank him, no?
maybe yeah. Maybe I do gotta forgive Eddie at some point. Not yet, but
No, I
I
didn't
don't
mean
know.
forgive him. Fuck him. He hit you with the chair and shit and choked you out with the
Yeah, you
chair.
don't have
Fuck
to
him. I
forgive
don't. I'm not talking
anyone.
about forgive him for any of
Man,
that.
I'm being
Jesus.
tough.
I mean, you kind of look like Jesus, but are you like you don't have to forgive anyone, dude?
You said I don't scare anyone?
That you don't have to forgive anyone.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I mean, nah. Yeah, you're right. I'm still angry at Eddie. You're right. You're right.
You got
But
to hold on to that fire. That gives you a little bit of adrenaline rush. I mean, he's going to be in the house this weekend and
yeah.
kissing me on Friday at Sun on the Beach. And he's not, he's going to be out like a shark looking for blood. And you got a big match. How do you like stay fully focused against Avi?
I don't know. Like ring awareness. I got to keep an eye out every single corner. I got to watch out. I got to look here. I got to look there. Um, I don't know. I guess I just got to be on my tippy toes this weekend.
So how about that mental game?
You're going to keep a candlestick close by?
I still
Just
have
in
it
case?
actually. I have the one. I have the one I was hitting him with. I have it over there. But maybe I don't know. No, I want this match with Ozzy
Great
to be
equalizer.
clean and
Eddie's
fair.
a big dude. That's the thing. You want the match to be good, but Eddie's out there lurking, waiting to fuck your world up. I don't think he's.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask some of the boys in the back to keep a lookout or something.
Keep an eye on old Eddie.
Yeah, keep
What
an eye on Eddie.
what's the biggest difference for you between tagging and being the singles guy?
Biggest difference. When you're in singles matches, you have a little more freedom because it's you and another opponent. And if you're wrestling to win, you wrestle to win. But if you're wrestling to make ah, something nice, then you can two work together. And when you're in a tag team, you kind of have to pay your respect to the guy who's been doing it longer. Like I have to listen to him. That's probably the biggest difference. In a tag team, Eddie was always the I don't know, the guy with more experience. So
Yeah.
The ring general, they would say.
yeah, but singles matches, I I go down to Pompano like Monday through Wednesday, and I had a singles match today. I had a singles match yesterday. I try to.
What's today?
Oh, today's
Like a training
Wednesday.
match or like a real, like you're
Yeah,
putting on
like
at
like
a show?
like practice matches. I mean, so I guess
Okay, I
not.
thought you were like that. Like where are they doing wrestling matches on a Wednesday night here?
No, like coach, he'll have early Wednesday classes at
Right.
11.
Well, of course, you know what I mean. You got to get your reps in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see Gangrel's photos posting when he posts them on Instagram of the team, of the class, and stuff like that.
yeah. I haven't seen Eddie or Ozzy there. I don't know.
Oh
What's
man.
the hardest thing you've learned? Like the hardest move you've learned? What do you think would be that? What's the hardest? Like, is it trusting them? Is it learning to jump off the top rope for you?
uh, the hardest move to learn. Let me see.
Is it learning how to take a hit from someone else? Something like that.
Uh, I think it's. I don't know. Maybe when something goes wrong, learning how to cover it up. Maybe stuff like that. Um, just I don't know. Learning to feel like not think. If you're thinking about like what's coming next, like you're gonna mess up. You just have to you just have to feel and trust. Yeah, you have to trust your opponent. Um, The hardest move, I don't know. Honestly, probably if you learn to like bump safely and do these moves safely, like your body can take a lot. I don't know. The hardest, I can't even tell you because if you learn how to take them, it shouldn't be too hard. Ah, sorry, I gave you a terrible answer.
Oh, no, fine.
Hey, you walked us through the thing. What's for people who haven't seen you? What do you think your ring style? How would you describe it?
Would I reach now? You
Your
said
ring style. Your ring style. What would you
my ring
describe it
style.
as?
Um, what I would like to be a little bit of everything. I want to show the CCW audience that I can do a little bit of everything. I could do a little bit of high flying. I could do technical. I can chain wrestle in the ring. Um, I can beat you up on the outside of the ring. I can strike you. I can fly. I can bite you. I can. If you want me to be dirty, I can be dirty. If you want, if I don't know, if the other guy's dirty and I have to be cheered, I want to say I can do that too.
All right. What's your new entrance song gonna be now? You already using something?
Let me see. Well, I've been changing it a lot recently.
Trying to
Hopefully you
find
don't
something that
get mad
works.
at me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a different one on Friday. Um, I still have to figure it out for sure. I might have one, but I'm not too sure. So
Would you
we'll
use
see.
against Eddie in the kendo stick match? What song? What song did you come out to?
I gave the guy who was doing the entrance music the video on YouTube. The video had like one view at the time, but that was just a YouTube video. On Spotify, it was like what was it called? It was called Aspiration by a band called Miseria or something like that.
Okay.
But I feel like that was more of the in the moment thing. Like, this is how I feel. I'm coming
Yeah.
out against Eddie. I need to beat him. This is how I feel right now. But now I feel like no more of that. So,
Yeah. It's like you closed the
yep.
page in the book
Yep.
or turn the
Always
page,
looking
right?
forward. Turning the page, I guess. Yeah.
Turn the page. Turn the page. What's your finisher?
Finisher right now. Let me see. Either the Swanton and also the what's it called? The hold on. Tajiri would do it. What's it called? Oh no. What's his
Tree
finisher called?
Woo. Tree Woo. I know you used to do that. Oh, the are you talking about on the ropes? The submission on
No,
the
no, no.
ropes,
Not
or
not the spider, not that. The tarantula, not it was the oh no. I just had it the other day. I hit the wince with it like last week in class.
what do you call it?
I want to call it the same thing he called it. It was like the something something kick. I forget now and I can't think about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I do that and the swanton right now.
Was
That's such
was
a
it?
crazy move. The swanton thing. You just kind
Yeah.
of like land on your face. It's like
Did you have to
What
build
was
the
the
courage
second
up to
part?
do it, or to do the swanton? You have to build yourself up to do it, or you just first time
That's
fuck it
how
right
I
off the
was.
top?
That's how I was like ruining furniture. That's the move that I
Oh
kept trying to learn.
hell no! That's even
That's not
crazy.
something I've ever attempted to do. That I was like, I'm
No.
gonna try to do this. You know what I mean? I've tried to do some stupid shit, backflips and whatnot, but never like I'm gonna purposely try to land on my face and then flip it last second.
Yeah, like I tried for years to like get a good extension in the air. Um, but yeah, and I yeah I practiced that a lot. I've even I think on my first day when I went in I showed Gangrel like a video of me doing it, and I was on a table, and then I did the pose, and then I did it, and I landed on the grass, and then yeah,
Probably wasn't. What do you say about that?
There was the Trevor Reed. At the time he was there, and he was like, "Trevor, come look at this," and he was like, he said this is it, so you know who he's inspired by, and because that's what I was telling him. I think I was just trying to be friendly. I didn't really know how to act. I didn't know any wrestling etiquette, I guess.
Yeah.
So I
And
just
there's
I
like
just
a little bit of starstruck there, you know?
yeah, I was trying to leave a good impression, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think's
Uh,
your best match so far?
Best
Like
match
like
so
if
far
someone had to go watch you right now, never seen you before, would you direct them to?
on YouTube. Let me see. I think one of my favorite moment probably was Bash 40 after, well, that's a good one. Jailbreak match with Ozzy and Skits. Um uh Bash 39. That was a good one. What else? Oh,
What made it good for you? Like everything just clicked for you, or
yeah, everything kind of flowed. I wish I had gotten to do something a little more crazy, but I really enjoy that match. I like it. But my favorite moment was the bash after that I got to get on the microphone and just say some shit, and I looked at the crowd and I was like, "Shut up!" or whatever, and and they listened to me. But let me see. I have a lot of matches I enjoyed. I had one with Gangrel and Lakai, Eddie and I versus them at Breakout. I don't think it's on YouTube. I had another one with Coach at Thursday Night Thunder. I had let me see, this last match with Eddie, kendo stick match. I like that one. Um, what else? I had a one that I like with Julio Caesar at the last Tampa show pre-show, but I don't know if that'll come out. I don't know. I'm kind of losing track now. I think I have to start writing them down, or else I'm gonna forget everything.
yeah, that's good though. You
Make
you're
forward,
racking
like,
up some.
and or keeping a
Yeah.
journal is a good idea, you know, because you will forget it all. Then what if you become a big superstar and then those journals that turn into books like Mick Foley would do?
Yeah, I just got a new one right here. I gotta start working on it.
There you go.
Um, yeah,
That
I'm a big kid. I dream a lot. I don't know. I'm just living my life.
That's
What
the
were you
best
saying?
thing to do.
that kendo stick match was the first time getting hit with a kendo stick. Like, do you want to get hit before the match to see what it feels like heading into it, or you're just like, fuck it, let's ride with
No,
this?
no. Let's ride with it. Yeah. um. Yeah. No. I think the crowd got a little mad at me because I saw it coming, and then I put an arm up, and then they booed. But then the next time I didn't see it, he just hit me in the head, boom, and I don't know. I guess they like that a little more.
Savages.
What happened to CTE? We're trying to protect the brain here. You know what I mean? You don't want to end up like Chris Benoit.
Yeah. Um. I've had two concussions so far that I know because I got out of the match and I didn't realize until like the next morning because I didn't remember anything. And then the second time it happened, I didn't realize. No, the first. All right. Is this too much
These are signs
information?
of concussion. These are all signs of concussions.
Probably. What was I gonna say? We had Eddie and I had a four-way tag match. It was Eddie and I, the Crown, the Bus, and Nick Turner, and it was. Hold on, I'm missing one. It was us. It was the Crown. Oh, and Bullseye. And you shouldn't do a move that you haven't practiced in the ring. But he was coming, and I was gonna give him a hip toss, but then I saw this guy Mikey Vega, he's not wrestling anymore. He would do the hip toss into like a cutter, and so I tried that, and I got him up, and then I went to go under him, and then he landed on my head, and then I remember trying to stand up, and I just kept falling down, and and then after the match, I finished the match, but I remember Eddie was kind of upset because you want to do a good job, and I'm kind of like I look like I'm lost, or like I don't know what I'm doing, and it's like I can't even stand on my feet. um but that was the first time, and then the second time we had a match, and it was against some guys from Monster Factory, Trevor Black and Caleb Trinity, and I took a move from Trevor, and I didn't remember the rest of the match, and then I saw a clip of it back, and Eddie's holding the guy for our finish, where I come off the elbow and he has him in a side slam, and I'm like running around him in a circle, or like I try to go to the top, I fall down, and then I run around in a circle, and then I go to springboard off, and then I like come back, and it just looks like weird, like I'm lost.
Yeah.
And that was my second concussion. So, but ever since then, so far so good. Yeah.
Damn. Damn. That's
Well, thanks, man. That's you're putting your brain on the line for our entertainment. We
absolutely. Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because we're
No.
too much. We're too bitches to do it ourselves.
Yeah, I ain't getting in the ring. No, thank you.
Oh, like if you ever want to feel anything, please stop by the school, or catch us before the show. And I don't know if you
You gotta.
ever
I would
want.
like to. I always say I would like to like run the ropes and see how it feels on my back. Learn how to do that. But I think that would be the extent of anything that I would ever do in the ring.
Oh
Once your toe
no.
gets better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
When
once
my
the
toe
show
gets
gets
better.
better. No, for sure. If there's a, yeah, for sure. You could always do that. No, thank you guys for letting some of us come on here and talk to you, and helping
Absolutely.
us, too, and yeah, all that
What do
you
you think?
It's
do.
fun, man.
What do you think is gonna be the hardest part going from like the creep bad guy to like I'm assuming now you're gonna be a good guy? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think is gonna be the hardest part of? Because being a heel's got to be the funnest thing in the world, man. You just get to go out there and be a dick to people, and it's okay, you know. And hopefully afterwards they won't think you're really a dick, but it's got to be hard to go out
Yeah.
there and get people to actually like you. Like, hey, look at me, look, you're gonna like me, right?
Um, the hardest part, yeah, it's that. It's because I gotten so used to just like beating people and like being like "Rah!" and like hitting them,
Yeah,
and just being aggressive, and now I'm trying to get sympathy, and it's like people like it's hard,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
the more you do it, I guess that it helps.
Yeah, the repetition through it. Because that's the thing is a lot of people don't go to the shows. They probably won't. You know, they know you as Night Riders. They didn't see Eddie attack you, any of that stuff. So you get a lot of those fans that try to win back again.
Yeah, it's a good challenge to have. um it's fun. That's what makes it fun. Like you get out of a match, and then you're like, this thing went wrong, and then the next time you focus on that thing, and then it's something else that goes wrong, and I don't know. You never get it perfect. You never have that perfect match, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's fun about it. Yeah.
Anybody out there you want to face? You want to call out, talk some shit?
um. Not right now. Ozzy Killmeister better watch out. I'm
Okay.
coming for him Friday.
What about just facing? Like anyone you want to wrestle out there?
Just in the world.
I mean, yeah, whoever,
Uh,
who would be like your top three guys if you could wrestle right now?
top three guys. Let me see. Uh, man, I don't want to. I
You
want to
good?
keep. I want to keep moving up. I want to wrestle as many people as I can.
I said
I
anyone. It could be anyone in any promotion.
it's hard for me. I'm very indecisive. I'll probably be thinking about this after we're done. I'll be like, damn, who are my three? But
What
no,
about in CCW outside of Ozzy? What about CCW only?
CCW. I want to wrestle Stallion Rogers.
Okay.
I want to wrestle. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'll wrestle Danny Briggs. I want to
And who
wrestle.
again?
Yes. Who else? Who else? Man, I've never wrestled Meadow. I want Meadow. I want
Champ
Meadow.
now.
The champ. He's a great guy, but I want him in that ring. I want to see.
That'd be a good one to see. And all those guys gonna be there on Friday. Oh, Ginger.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe Ginger won't be, okay? Leave me the fuck alone, Wisco. Fuck. Goddamn.
What's the best advice someone's given you?
In wrestling or in general?
I mean, general, whatever.
Um.
I mean, you got something better for life than wrestling.
Man. I don't know if this was told to me, but in wrestling, it's a competition. A lot of people like they want to see you succeed, but if they start to see you as competition, it's like, hold up, wait, I'm here too. But you shouldn't be envious of what someone else has if you're not willing to do what they did to get it.
Yeah.
I like
Um,
that.
let me
Yeah.
see.
Easy to
Because
be
like
jealous
some
of someone who put in
people,
the work.
yeah, some people like are like, oh, someone has this and they don't, but it's like, well, maybe you have to go and try to get it.
Yeah. You don't know the journey the person went on to go through there to get there.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. Ginger, got anything else for him?
I don't got anything on. Oh, sorry. I don't have anything on
Whoa,
for you.
whoa, whoa. That's for his OnlyFans. Check him out. Ginger Spice. The picture's coming
Whoa.
soon.
All right.
Go ahead, Joe. Plug your shit, man. Where can they find you?
You can find me Instagram, Friend the Cage, YouTube, Friend the Cage. I have a Twitter, but I keep it on private and I only post stuff for myself. So before I die, I can go back and read it for myself.
Okay.
Where else? Facebook, Joseph Garcia. That's it.
Okay. All right, man.
Yes.
That wrestling dude, DODD, everywhere. Joe, thank you again for coming on, man. We really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you
You guys
guys.
have a good night.
Appreciate you. You too.
Yes, sir.